Hey everybody. Alright, so I was originally going to be doing Elite tonight, and it turns out that the carrier I'm riding is actually on a very long trip at the moment, so I can't step off it without all of a sudden being 300 light years from home. So, I figured tonight I would actually do another round of retro Star Trek games, because also my Satisfactory partner is unavailable tonight. We'll be doing Satisfactory on Friday, and so retro Star Trek. I know. No, they're very nice. They're very nice to be carting my stupid ass around like they do. Right now it's coming back from the core with I think 90 passengers on that one carrier. So, yeah, not bad. But hey, welcome to some kind of Star Trek. We play retro Star Trek games. I am a Trek expert, which is just as bad as it sounds. And let's put up the wheel, see what we get. We will do 40 minutes with each game with, if there is some audience participation, maybe extend them a little. I have made a point, Trekspert, that's correct. I have made a point of only doing this on nights when I'm not going to work the next day, but this is one where I am going to work the next day, so we'll see what happens. But here we go. Put up the wheel. All right. So there's all 13 games. Let's see. Okay, we are going back to Futures Past, which is also known as a Final Unity on other ports or other versions. Let me get that up on the system. Yeah, it's mashing words together so it sounds important. Okay. Also, anybody who had been at the last one might notice I turned down some of the rewards a little for the subs and gifts, so I don't have to spend another extra hour. But I do appreciate you guys contributing. Okay. So, let's see here. Yeah, okay, this is where we were. All right. We are on Puzzle Planet. We are being tested by whatever ancient hobgoblin. That's not the word I'm thinking. Golem is there to see who gets the IDF, which apparently is a device of great power. So, we can see here that those switches basically are one of these, what do we call it? A switching platform puzzle? So, let's go ahead and do this. Nope. Okay. That takes you to there. And Automize. Okay, that sounded good. Right. It did not beam him away. Anonymice, have you never checked in before? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, and it doesn't do anything except count how many times you've done it, but it's kind of fun. Okay, so we go back to 2. And 3. 4 did not work. About 5. Oh. So that place we've had warp standing has nowhere else to go. Great. 2 does not get us. You stand on 3 so I can just switch to you. Must be wanting to go here. Okay, no beam out. That's correct. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have that, we have 25th anniversary on the NES also, which, not great, but probably looks kind of like it does these puzzles. Yeah, which I've also played, and I'm not looking forward to going back to NES. The PC version is neat. The NES one is less so. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 1 did not work. Try 5? Or did we try 5 and it didn't work? I think we might have already tried 5, but let's... Yeah, okay. Two. Possible endings here. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 23424. Damn it, that's just me being stupid. Okay, shoot. Okay. Also, I hope you like the Christmas stuff. This is your Christmas episode of some kind of Star Trek. So, this one is Star Trek Next Generation. It's entirely Next Generation characters. This version of this game, involving the revived ancient race, the Chodak, there have been a few different games that included the Chodak in only games. So it's possible I need to go up here, but... 3425 3421. That's it. 23421. Or not. What the heck is that? We need to try this one. Because of course we do. Okay, 23423. How's everybody doing? Besides scarfing down food. Yeah, Rexa. 23424. Three, four, two, five. Video games. can't, like, look in advance to work out the path. We just have to experiment over and over. And one wonders if there is actually a place over at this end that I need to be getting into. At this, it's just a time-consuming dead end. Hey. We can try 2, 3, 4, 2, 1. I might start aggressively save stating on it. Yeah, and Kirkula getting the brain melts. Yeah, holidays tend to do that, don't they? Let's see if there's another path over here I should be looking at. Looked at 2, let's look. 4. This already looks way better. Okay. So, we are on 4. Let's try 1. Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Alright. And I guess we need to go down that way. But that's 4, 1. 2. Alright. Can we see what this is? Let's see. 1. Two's a no. Oh, wait. Okay. 4, 1, 3. Sorry, I know this is probably 4, 1, 4. No. It's possible one of the 3 of these appears and the others don't. Oh, the coding, that's right. And there's no real way to determine it further, so I might very quickly just... Oh, look at the game facts, like a jerk. Okay, so... certain path you must take in order to make it. Okay. So actually, this says I should have started with button 3. Nope, that is not consistent. Because they're different for the Genesis version. So I need to go to the other one, even though they're listed in the same place on GameFAQs. I love you. Okay. Yeah, here that is. No, you can't see anything. Or? Two? Yeah, so I wasn't at all right. 3. Okay, and we need to stop here, not continue further. And wait, really? You've got it. Okay, and then you had to shoot the wall. This wall right here. Okay. I'm glad I looked that up, because I would not have figured that out. Oh, hit that thing. And this is one we have to stand at. Okay. Alright. Olsen, why don't you get... Or you don't have a gun, do you? Why don't you out here? Orly, you're up. Okay. I should actually bring all of them down. Data. Save real quick, and then I can get rid of that ugly bar. How are we doing? 5 switches. Your doorway. Another infinity pit. Well, here we are again. Orly, go check it out. Alright, I'm just looking up this one too. Because it has 5 steps. So that means that there'd be many, many possibilities. Okay. First. Second. And fourth. Like we have another switch that I'm gonna guess stops being depressed when I walk away from. I would guess wrong. Okay. Jazz Jackrabbit rule. It's some other just random puzzle here. Yeah, alright. Which just creates a bridge but doesn't tell you it does. Alright, great. Hey, Worley. Be there soon. One at a time, please. Single file. these things. Okay. We don't have our fourth person. Do I need them to do this? What in the heck? Trying to figure this out. Otherwise, I think my 4 people are locked into that next place. What am I missing? Okay. Huh? Maybe I should. I have done my best to implement this clock stuff. I am sure there's a much better way to make it happen. I am really doing my best at the moment. But if I do a plus or minus, yeah, I should do that. Tell you what, if you buy a gift or something like that, I'll take the time off. I'll just do it manually. Where is this? Enter another door. Or switches. Have everyone press a switch. Nope, I get to suffer. Yeah, we are gonna suffer together. Family, as Vin Diesel says. I might have missed it, actually. Data, let's go take a look. Plus you're broke, yeah. Alright, I don't know where I'm going here. We're just gonna look around. did this take me? I owned this game as a child and never got anywhere. I beat it a few years ago, relying heavily on walkthroughs, and even then it was somewhat taxing. You've gotta be shit. Okay. Here. Yeah, and then there's a different version of this for Genesis that is very similar. It's technically a different game. And has some of these same puzzles, but they actually changed what the solution is. Okay, first up. Do these take me back? Are they reversible? And I think the answer is no. Stay here. Just stay here and see what happens. One second. That did eventually get me to the right place. Wow! This. QR has gifted a sub to Anonymice. Thank you, QR. Blow up data. Okay. This. And another another gift sub from QR. Okay. To Dr. Lovingit. Congrats. Yeah, because these switches just did the bridge here. There was another way we would be able to get Worf. So far, that's 12 minutes on the injury timer. 18 minutes, because gifted a sub to Macrombie. And if you like... Yeah, thank you. I got the little hype train thing also. If you like, we can make those, minus time, but however you want to do it. For right now, it is the default. It is 18 minutes on the injury clock. Is there a way I can get Worf in? I'm missing something. Thank you, QR. So, we have this, and then there's a door on the left. I wonder if that will get us to Worf. Yes, that's where he is. God, come on. So, where's the switch for this door? I cannot take that many more shots. He is the most durable character in the game. But if I get him killed, I am just a huge idiot. Oh, God. I don't suppose any of these switches do. Why would I think that? Go back. Oh, and we exhausted the original clock. Injury time it is. Courtesy of QR. Okay, hold the door open. Yeah, red shirts are the cannon fodder, and we do actually have a security red shirt here. That's Ensign Worley. This game absolutely needs a run button, yes. It could very much use a run button. Okay. So, down here, and... bottom left. And the top. Okay, we are getting there. Now we have these weird guys. Walk past them. Don't make eye contact. Oh, you mean you want me to just do the emulator run button? Okay, we did it. Okay. And, can you heal Data? It turns out, no, she can't heal Data because he's an android. I thought of that, huh? Okay. Alright. Keep going. And let's go ahead and do another one of our lovely save states. Just so I don't have to repeat all that crap. Remember, if we're actually playing this on the Super Nintendo, there's no way to save that stuff. You have to complete the mission. Let's see. Okay, so this room is just 3 pads. If I stand here, do I transport? Take Olsen through. Okay, Worley did the middle one, I think. What's the left one? Why would it be like you just have to pause here for a few seconds? Why is that the way they wanted to? No. Okay. Okay, well those are back and forth. That's good to know. Some other puzzle here. Orly is here on a button that she has to stay at. Keeping the button pressed. Data, you are a paperclip. Let's get more. Okay. This is like one of those Trek episodes that just takes a... We just have to test the same answers over and over again, and they just do that for like 4 hours. A good episode. What's it titled? Oh! It's Kaizo. Or no, it's... They appear when he's nearby. I need the others for them. Alright. More puzzles. Wait, what? No, get the others. Why? Here. Okay. This is where I need to be for those. Let's bring in some more characters. I'm guessing that's the final place. So I'll win the others and the things will light up and then I'll go for it. Okay. And we wait for the transportation to happen. Okay. Oh no! The button turned off. I need to stay there. Of course I do. Of course I do. Okay. That's a weird little glitch I've seen a couple of times in the game where a character just starts walking away forever for a bit. Data, you live there now. Rest in peace, buddy. Okay, that is the end of our time with Futures Past. Go ahead and save in the 00, and we'll go to the next one. Yeah, finished that one, I think. Okay, next game, let's see. Bridge Commander. Okay, so here is one that we have not yet done. This is our 6th session, and we haven't yet gotten Bridge Commander, so let me bring that up. But Bridge Commander is one where you are the captain. Yeah, I had wanted to show this one off. Aren't getting the sound. 1 second. I like the Christmas decorations. Okay. Starting again. Paramount. Taking your money. This aspect ratio a little better. Okay.
Captain's Personal Log, Stardate 54303.1. Our new first officer is working out nicely, quite capable, though mildly lacking in experience. The commander will gain that with time. My ship has been assigned to the Vesuvi system to investigate the unusual solar activity hampering colonization in the Maelstrom. I hope to learn more at the Vesuvi 4 terraforming station, the sole Federation outpost in this region of space. We are also on alert for any Cardassian activity. Despite Starfleet's claims, I doubt we've seen the last of them here.
Icarus 2 is approaching the station. Sir, we're getting some very strange readings from that star.
Commander, emergency message from the captain. On screen.
Star. My God. Its core is destabilizing. Get the ship out of here, now!
Sir, warp engine's not responding. emergency power to impulse engines.
Picking up an unidentified object warping out of the system. I can't get a good reading on it.
We've cleared the system, sir. Setting course for Starbase 12 for emergency repair, as ordered.
So, Bridge Commander is a game where you are the captain, and as you can see, you become the captain because the prior captain got killed. Just another Tuesday, yeah. Look, you're on a ship that isn't the Enterprise. That captain, he's out of here. He's gonna get got. But now you're in charge of this nice little Galaxy-class vessel. And this game has a few familiar voices, as one would expect. Yeah, putting on the new nacelles. Sweet, we'll break those suckers in. USS Dauntless. Alright, so here we are. You can choose a difficulty. It defaults to First Officer. I think that's probably fine. The difficulty really pretty much just applies to the fights, but we'll get there. So, here we go with Bridge Commander. Oh, and I had this game, 20 years ago. I downloaded a bunch of, people put together their own starships and all for it, from Star Trek and all. There was tons of awesome content you could find for it. I'm sure it's all gone. Nothing on the internet lasts for super long. Yeah.
Captain on the bridge.
Incoming message from Admiral Liu. On screen.
Captain, I'm glad to see you're settling into the center chair. I'm Admiral Liu, Chief of Starfleet Operations in the Maelstrom. Starfleet has a delicate assignment for you. The impact of the Vesuvi event is still being assessed. The Dragos colony was completely destroyed when the solar wave you reported consumed Vesuvi 2. Both the Geki mining operation and the Haven colony at the edge of the system have suffered severe damage. Proceed to Starbase 12 to take on emergency medical supplies, personnel, engineers, and equipment for the relief of the Geki and Haven colonies. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise will join you aboard Dauntless for this mission. The captain recently was a guest lecturer at the Academy and has accompanied your new first officer from Earth. When your mission is completed, deliver Captain Picard to Biranu Station, where he will be speaking at a symposium. Time is of the essence, Captain. Unnecessary delays will cost lives. Liu out.
Yes, the ruins on Tega 6 are spectacular. I'll be sure to mention your good taste in my formal report.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard, a pleasure to meet you. I understand you served as this vessel's first officer. I knew Captain Wright. We went to the Academy together. You have my sincere condolences on his loss. However, if he saw fit to select you as his number one, I'm sure you'll do extremely well commanding the Dauntless. I would like to introduce you to your new first officer, Commander Safi Larson.
Captain, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Commander Larson, if you will take your station. Commander Larson will keep track of your mission objectives and current orders, Captain. Your first officer can be the greatest resource at your disposal. As a former first, you've already had that experience yourself. Commander Larson, bring us to Condition Green and ready the ship for departure.
Aye, sir. Condition green. All hands rig for departure.
Chief, please bring the main deflector, warp drive, and impulse engines online, and make sure our warp intermix ratio is at optimum efficiency.
Aye, Captain. Main deflector and main drive systems register as ready.
Mr. Diaz, bring main sensors online. Check that all worker bees in the area are clear.
Yes, sir. Main sensors online. Registering all worker bees out of dry dock area, Captain.
Mr. Savali, please bring the structural integrity fields online and make sure our tactical systems are primed and ready.
Shields and defensive systems registering as fully operational, sir. We have a full torpedo complement and the structural integrity fields are engaged for transit.
Ensign Lomar, clear all moorings and take us out easy. 1/4 impulse. Please signal the quartermaster. We're heading out.
Signaling dry dock. All moorings cleared. 1/4 impulse. Aye.
A Federation vessel is only as good as its crew. This point cannot be overstated. It is this interaction with a well-trained crew that allows a starship to operate with a singular purpose. Captain, the bridge is yours. If you would like, take a moment to inspect each of the stations. If you would like any advice, feel free to consult with me.
And here
Captain,
we are.
It is always a good idea to check with your first officer to confirm your current orders.
Yeah, so this is us. We're on the USS Dauntless. This ship might not last forever. But old Picard is showing us around with these great, roughly 2,000 graphics. I'll say that I couldn't get the subtitles up to a larger size, but yeah. Let's see if we can move that. Schedule is not in the way. And we have our crew members. So we know this guy, and we're just giving him a ride. We have our first officer, who is, of course, human, Safi Larson, Scandinavian, so probably from an affirmative action program. Felix Savali is our tactical officer. I'll note that not only is a character
Welcome
Pacific
back,
Islander.
Sir. Those captain's bibs suit you. Your orders, sir?
This guy very much is clearly modeled after, like, the 2000s, like, early 2000s rock. I think he looks almost exactly like him. I think it's great that they did that. But hey, if there's one guy I want on the guns, yeah, I'll take the rock.
Congratulations, sir. Captain Wright would be very proud of you. Your orders, sir.
We have our helmsman, this Bajoran lady. Our engineer is Chief Brex.
Congratulations, Captain. Your orders, sir?
Who is one of these characters in Star Trek who isn't an officer, is like a non-commissioned officer, but is in charge of the department on the ship.
If you would like any advice, feel free to consult with me.
Star Trek never really quite decides what that means. And then we have our scientist.
Congratulations, Commander.
Diaz.
I mean Captain. Your orders, sir.
I don't remember anything about this guy. So, that's it. We just have our 5 people on the bridge. If there's a doctor, hey, they're probably in sickbay.
Your orders, Captain?
To Starbase 12. So, if you want to, you can play the game entirely, basically, sitting in your dumb little chair and giving orders.
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
But it's pretty clear what this game is doing for its players. Love that regular Starfield.
We have arrived at Starbase 12, Captain. Shall I bring us in closer to the starbase, sir?
We will not be able to initiate a dock until we are closer to the starbase. Ensign Lomar can bring us in closer by flying to the starbase nav point.
Your orders, sir.
Nav point?
Yes, sir. Incoming message from Starbase 12, sir.
Good day, Dauntless. I'm Commander Graff, commander here at Starbase 12. It's good to see your ship back in one piece. We've assembled the supplies for your mission, Captain. We will transfer them over to your cargo base once you've docked.
Shall I initiate docking procedures, Captain? Your orders, Captain. Docking sequence initiated.
Starbase 12 is the main staging area for Federation
Hey, Sonia.
operations in the Maelstrom. Any damage repairs or resupply needs you have will be attended to here.
Welcome to your home away from home, Captain.
We are secure to take on ship supplies, sir.
Transferring supplies.
Cargo Bays 3 and 4 report supplies have been received and stowed for transport.
Transporter Room 2 reports that the medical and engineering teams have beamed aboard, sir.
Look at those textures.
Yes, sir?
What are we trying to do? Fly Haven. Okay.
Yes, sir?
Yes, Captain?
What's Haven? Where's Haven?
Sir, we need to deliver the supplies to the Haven colony on Vesuvi 6.
Thank you.
Captain? Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
So this is not Haven's. Oh,
Course
Vesuvi,
laid
there it
in.
is. I need that little break.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry if this motion on this also is a bit much. There's another mode we're going to be switching into here.
We have arrived at the edge of the Vesuvi system, sir. We are being hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel.
This is Director Tobin Soames. It's good to see you, Dauntless. We have quite a situation on our hands. The Vesuvi event has sent stellar debris into our region. Some larger pieces have settled near our orbital facility. This debris will make it impossible for the incoming supply convoy to transfer their cargo. Before you beam down the relief supplies to the surface, please clear the area around the orbital facility. Contact me when you are done. Thank you. Soames out.
Not the most challenging assignment, but it'll be a good weapons test.
Perhaps now would be a good time to look over the tactical systems.
So, Grimmeth, yeah, I'm doing it today. As it turns out, I can't do Elite today. The carrier I'm riding is on a several thousand light year trip right now, and so it's warping every few minutes. So I can't do any exopio or anything. So, trek on a Tuesday.
When you interface with Mr. Savali at the tactical station in front and to the right of you, you will see the tactical overlay. This tactical overlay will enable you to feed orders directly into Mr. Savali's station. Contacts within range of the Dauntless are listed on the left below the Lieutenant's orders. To target any contacts that register here, click the name of the target listed below the Lieutenant's orders. Select one of the pieces of debris.
So, right, you can entirely just issue orders to destroy debris, and Grimmeth, nice, 15 is a hell of a string. 3-1.
Before engaging, we will need to power the weapons. Changing alert levels will automatically bring certain systems on or offline. Red alert, for example, will bring weapons and shield levels to 100%. At condition green, these systems are powered down. Yellow alert will bring the shields online, but leave the weapons powered down. Since we want the weapons online, order red alert.
Hercula, it's okay. I considered it, but I barely held myself off from giving you a timeout. So, one of the funny things that's consistent through a lot of the Star Trek games is how green, yellow, and red alerts work. Though sometimes it's not called green alert, it's just referred to as condition green, but that was in a code word used on the original series, blah blah blah. Red alert.
Red alert, shields
Now
up.
that our weapons and shields are online, let's turn our attention to the targeting reticle. It provides all the basic information on the target. The name of the selected target is displayed along the top with its overall health just below. Your distance to the target and its speed are displayed along the bottom. Perhaps Lieutenant Savali should be given the order to destroy the target. To order Lieutenant Savali to engage the current target, select the Destroy Subsystems order located at the top of the interface.
Engaging to
Please
destroy,
turn your
Captain.
attention to the weapons display in the lower right of the tactical interface. The weapons readiness display indicates the charge of the various phaser arcs in the upper and lower saucer arrays, and the status of the forward and aft torpedo tubes. Notice that green indicates that a weapon is primed and ready. As a weapon is discharged, its display will change to red. The gray arcs within the phaser display show which firing arcs the target is within. The weapons control panel is just to the left of the weapons display. The weapons control panel allows you to select torpedo spreads and types, as well as phaser intensity.
Okay, yeah.
It also contains the toggle for engaging the fore and aft tractor beams. Next are the shield and damage status displays for both the current target and the Dauntless. Along with the current shield level, it displays all damaged, disabled, and destroyed subsystems on the ship.
Right, so because they kind of like, hey, they had to make a video game here, it has this interface where you can actually more or less take direct control over your ship for the fights.
If you wish to take a more direct role in weapons control, select Manual File.
So I'll say that back in the day, I was trying to play this game just as a commander, as a captain issuing orders. It turns out that you will not succeed in the combats and all if you are only telling your combat guide to do it. Video games.
If you wish the lieutenant to use his own judgment in selecting targets, order him to target at will. Lieutenant Savali will then engage the next enemy target after the current one is destroyed.
Yeah, target at will.
There is also a direct tactical interface for those situations in which you feel precise control is necessary for the survival of your ship. To know more about this interface, look to your captain's manual. It covers this mode of starship operation in detail.
Read the book is the way you need to handle that, yeah. I forget, is it like FT?
Yes?
Your orders, Captain?
That goes to the various...
Your orders, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Captain.
Your orders,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All them. All right.
Yes, sir.
Just target at will, just kidding. As long as we have good officers, we just tell them what to do.
That's the last of the debris.
Shall I raise the colony, sir? Your orders, sir. Sir, the orbital facility is currently unmanned. Hailing frequencies open.
Thank you for clearing the station, but it looks like we have bigger problems now. The sensors on our orbital facility have just picked up a number of planetary fragments on a collision course with our planet. We are already in a weakened state after the Vesuvi event, and it's doubtful we could take many hits.
Director Soames, get your people into whatever shelters you have available. We'll do what we can from up here.
Thank you, Dauntless. Soames out.
I recommend an initial scan of the area so we can get a better idea of what we're up against.
Yes, Captain?
Science scan the area.
Initiating scan. Picking up the fragments in our sensor, sir. Looks like we have a total of 5 large planetary fragments in 2 groups. Looks like they're all headed toward Haven. If we can get to them quickly enough, there's a pretty good chance we can take them all out.
Stellar cartography should be able to present a good idea of the fragment's relative distance to the colony.
Initiating scan. I'm not reading anything new, Captain. Captain?
Yeah, so we can continue to
Sir,
scan
the
them.
fragments are closing on the planet. We might still have time to catch them.
Yes, sir?
I have to go to
Yes, sir.
tactical? Yeah.
I could
get 'em.
bring us within range of the fragments, sir. We can break them up with weapons fire once we're in range. Your orders,
Hey,
sir.
get us within range.
Intercept course plotted.
Yeah. So the fun thing about this game also is that since your character is silent, you can just, sitting at your computer at home,
Perhaps Lieutenant Savali should be given the order to destroy the target.
Your
Thanks.
orders, sir?
thanks Picard. Nope, I'm
Your
doing
orders,
it.
sir? Engaging to destroy, Captain.
You can just give the orders at home, verbally, and feel like a captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
To get a higher recharge rate on the phasers, Chief Rex can boost power to the weapons array. Be careful not to
Yes,
rob
Captain?
power from other essential systems. By taking an active role in
Falling
allocating
back for an
power
attack
between your
run.
shields, weapons, and propulsion system, your vessel's capabilities can be augmented to suit the situation.
Right, so this is another thing where you can exhaust your main battery, or as they
Moving
call it on
into
a plane.
attack range.
As they call it on a plane, your APU, your auxiliary power unit. And then you also have auxiliary arms.
Might I recommend diverting some power to the impulse engines? It
Yes,
will
Captain?
increase the ship's speed and decrease
Moving
the time
into
it
attack
takes to
range.
get from one set of fragments to another.
Your orders, Captain?
What is it, 40 kilometers away and you can't take that shot? Come on, man.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Falling back for an attack run. Moving into attack range. Sir, we did it. All incoming fragments have been reduced to non-lethal sizes.
We are being hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel. Yes, sir?
The people of Haven owe you and your crew a debt of gratitude, Captain. We owe our lives to your courage and quick thinking. Again, we thank you. If you will put your ship into orbit, we can transfer the relief supplies.
Standing by to establish orbit, Captain. Your orders, sir.
Orbit the planet. Oh, I missed it. I misclicked. I'm a good captain.
Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
The regularity of the starfield is kind of distracting. Yeah, right. So, Curcula, that's kind of the issue. That there are times when, like, I'll just tell him, hey, can you disable that ship? And he'll go, okay, backing off for an attack run. And I'm like, no, you idiot. Just fly at it. It is not shooting back. Just get that fucker. So you have to do manual control.
Entering standard orbit.
We'll get there.
Incoming transmission.
I am sending coordinates for your people to beam down. My sub-directors will advise them when they arrive.
Coordinates received, Captain. Our teams will begin beaming down supplies and personnel immediately. Lowering shields for transport.
Admiral Liu told us what happened to the Dragos colony. We've been unable to contact Mr. Takahara on the Geki mining colony. I can only hope their outpost survived the effects of the disturbance.
Yeah,
Sir,
and
all supplies and equipment have been beamed down.
Again, thank you, Dauntless. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't arrived when you did.
Transport complete. We can get underway, Captain.
Incoming message from Starfleet, sir.
Captain, one of our ships, the Sovereign, is on its way to our space dock facilities for refitting. She's manned by a skeleton crew and is being escorted by 2 Klingon birds of prey. Her captain, Jonathan Soto, has reported a breakdown in her warp drive, and she's had to lay over in the Tevron system. The Klingons are under orders to divert to Birnu Station and will not be able to stay with her. However, they will be able to transport Captain Picard there with them. Rendezvous with the Sovereign in the Tevron system and join the escort. Once the Sovereign is underway again, you are to continue your mission and deliver the relief supplies to the Geki colony. Liu out.
Okay, so, Grimmeth, number one, I assume the Universal Translator is cleaning up all of my language and making it, family friendly. Also, QR, thank you for the subs. We have gift subs to PGS Rules and Zolufin. That makes it, more encouraged to watch more, and I appreciate it. But yeah, so I've also added that to the injury timer. Okay.
Yes, Captain?
We are setting our course.
Course laid in.
Engage.
Yes, sir. Leaving orbit.
I gotta do that one. That's fun. Yes, I turned down... I turned down the sub-gift time reward a little bit.
Approaching the Tevron system, sir.
Any sign of the Sovereign and her escorts, Mr. Diaz?
I have 3 ships holding in orbit around Tevron 2, Commander.
Yes, Captain?
Oh.
Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
That's the Sovereign, Captain. And 2 birds of prey.
Shall I hail the Sovereign, sir?
That planet has dozens of pixels. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and hit.
Channel open. Captain Soto, sir. On screen.
Congratulations
Entering
on your
standard
promotion to
orbit.
command, Captain. I'm glad to see you here. Repairs are progressing, but we only have a skeleton crew on board, so it's taking some time. We've had to take the impulse engines offline, so we're immobile until the repairs are complete.
This would have been only a ferrying assignment. He's undoubtedly short-handed.
Incoming message, sir. Captain Draxon of the Rancouf, sir. On screen.
Hail, Captain. Your timely arrival frees my ship and the Trayor to depart for Biranu Station. However, there is something you must know before we leave. My tactical officer reported suspicious readings on his scanners on our way here.
Suspicious in what way, sir?
2 very faint readings, fading in and out. He thinks we may have been followed by at least 2 vessels, cloaked.
Your scanners could be out of sync.
Not on my ship, Lieutenant. No! I speak truth. I would stay, but our duty demands we reach Biranu Station on our timetable. Be on guard, Captain.
Excuse me,
Draxon
sirs,
out.
but we have company. 2
Leaving
warbirds
orbit.
uncloaking to starboard.
They're hailing us, sir. On screen.
Greetings, Captain. I am Toren, commanding the warbird Soryak.
With respect, Captain, do you have some business with us?
The Romulan Star Empire is well aware of the incident in the Vesuvi system. That was troubling. Now we have further cause for concern.
The Enterprise has been patrolling the Maelstrom for quite some time. Now Starfleet has introduced this second Sovereign-class ship to the Maelstrom. A somewhat disputed area. We must question the reasons for its presence, and its relationship to the Vesuvi event.
I can assure you neither Starfleet nor the Federation knows any more than you do about the cause of the Vesuvi incident.
2 Sovereign-class vessels raise vast suspicions, Commander. Suspicions we are prepared to act on. Now.
Sir, the Klingons have raised their shields and are powering up weapons.
Let us see if these Romulans are truly prepared to act on these veiled threats.
Who is threatening whom, Klingon?
I do not threaten. I challenge.
Klingons have opened fire, Captain.
Very well.
Firing on the Sovereign.
We shall
The
play.
Sovereign has taken some hits.
Incoming transmission.
Dauntless, we're losing shield integrity. Down 25%. I'm shifting more power to the shields, but I don't think they'll hold.
The Dauntless is yours, Captain.
Your orders, Captain?
Your orders, sir. Initiating scan.
And the area
Your orders,
science-
Captain?
I don't see the Romulans.
Nothing new, sir.
Warbirds uncloaking again. They're firing.
Captain Draxon on screen.
Dauntless, we are attacking the Anima. Join us. Out.
Report, Lieutenant.
Looks like the Klingons are doing a good job of distracting the Warbird.
While the Romulans are busy with the birds of prey, we can take a moment to plan our attack. Your phaser fire will be more effective if you target specific subsystems on the warbirds.
Okay.
Moving into attack.
Their bottom
The
shield
weapons.
is draining, sir.
Not that a lot of games make it more difficult to hit a subsystem. This one says you can actually hit them better if you target the subsystem. I think
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
the disruptor cannons have more power than the disruptor beam, but I don't really know. Let's volley.
Yes, sir.
Soriak and then Chilvas. Now, as all the Star Trek nerds know,
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
birds of prey are tiny. They have a crew of like less than 50 people. The Derrideck ships have a crew of, I think,
Sir,
about
we are draining their
1,000.
top shield.
They're much larger vessels.
Main
Lining up
power is
rear
at
torpedo
50%.
tubes.
Our Galaxy has a crew of slightly over 1,000. And the Sovereign, while a more capable ship tactically, is a crew of roughly 800.
Status on the Romulans, Lieutenant.
Moving into attack range. Looks like we've bloodied their noses a bit.
They're turning about and cloaking.
Why
are
would they
they?
stay?
Come on, uncloak again.
You don't get your wish, Ensign. Looks like they've gone.
Klingon birds of prey uncloaking.
Captain Draxon, sir. On screen.
It's past time for us to go on to Biranu Station, Captain. Although, this has been an interesting skirmish.
I am also due at Biranu Station, Captain Draxon. With your permission, I will transfer to your ship for the final leg of the journey.
We will be honored by your presence, Captain. Make your preparations and transport to us when you are ready. Draxon out.
I'll take my leave of you now, Captain. Good luck.
And yeah, Grimmeth, I have a big thing about the fact that in Next Gen they started requiring all the Romulans to have the exact same haircut because all the Vulcans have the exact same
Transporter
haircut.
room reports Captain Picard is ready to beam over to the Rancouf, sir. Lowering
Romulan-
shields for transport. Transporting now. Captain Picard has transferred to the Klingon ship.
Long-range scanners indicate another ship entering this system. It's the Zukov.
Incoming message from the Zukov, sir. Captain Verada in command. On screen.
Dauntless, we have been assigned to complete the escort of the Sovereign to space dock. We will stand by until she is ready. You may proceed to the Vesuvi system to supply the surviving colonies there. Verata, out.
Transmission from Sovereign, sir. On screen.
We've been able to make sufficient repairs to allow us to warp, Captain. We're heading on to Starbase 12 with the Zukov. Thanks for your help. Soto out.
The Klingons are leaving, sir.
I suggest we do the same. We have to complete our run to the Vesuvi system, sir. Starfleet regulations require us to drop out of warp at the edge of the Vesuvi system before proceeding to the inner planets.
Yeah, Grimmeth, you got me. That's a thing. And then the Romulan one is slightly different because it points in the front, and I've seen it referred to as the Imperial haircut. Anyway. Yeah, so Larson just said there that we have to drop out of warp at the edge of the system. That's just for the game
Yes,
to
sir?
explain its system where we warp, the way it works, where we warp to a system, and then we can warp to planets.
Course laid in.
So I can only select the Vesuvi system, we warp there.
Aye, aye.
I guess we stop at the Oort cloud or something. The comets. And then we can pick a planet. Yeah, 99.9. Look, you don't see that part on the shows.
First Officer's personal log, stardate 55297.3. I had a close look at the Sovereign yesterday. It was beautiful, an absolutely colossal ship. It was my hope that a chance to serve on such a vessel would come with my new posting. But Starfleet has its reasons for assigning me as First Officer on the Dauntless. With Captain Wright's experience and knowledge, I could have learned a great deal. Starfleet will surely feel the loss of such a capable officer. My new captain is just that. New. We'll probably be learning some lessons together. The captain spent a lot of time as a first officer, but has only been on the Dauntless for the last 4 months. From what I've read in the service records, I'm sure the captain will be a fine example for me. The bridge feels a little more social than I'm used to. It's understandable that the crew should feel comfortable with their former first officer in command, but respect and discipline should always be maintained on the bridge of a starship, and I intend to make sure they are.
I'll move the chat box a little so you're not fighting with subtitles.
Dropping out of warp, sir. We have arrived at Haven on the edge of the system. Shall we continue in toward the Geki colony?
So, a lot of the time when we're doing the manual fights, we're in this kind of third-person view. And we can steer the ship in. Let's... Facility, which we were just told is unmanned. How do I get back to... Yeah, there we go.
Captain?
Raiders, how's it going?
Hailing frequencies open. No response.
They do not give a shit. Okay. What are we doing
Captain?
here? I wasn't really paying attention, I'm sorry.
Sir, we should head to the Geki colony and deliver their supplies.
Yes, sir? Course laid in.
Nope.
Standard orbit. Aye, sir.
Your orders, sir?
Your orders, Captain.
Yeah, no one to hail here. So, where is Geki?
Entering standard orbit.
Yes, Captain?
Log. Ba-ba-ba. Space dock, Starfleet regulation. It was... If it tells me where Geki is in this log, I am missing it. We have arrived at Haven on the edge of the system. Shall we continue in toward the Geki colony? That would...
Your orders, sir.
That Geki is in the system, but... I don't see...
Your orders, sir. Standard orbit. Aye, sir. Leaving orbit.
The planet's only 100 kilometers from its moon. Those tides must be crazy.
Yes, Captain? Sir, we should head to the Geki colony and deliver their supplies.
Captain? Entering standard orbit. Course laid in. Yes, Captain. Leaving orbit.
In any case, we've hit the end of our time, but we saw QR earlier order a couple gift subs. Let's see. Yeah. So we are on injury time.
Your orders, sir.
Nope.
Your orders, Captain. Standard orbit. Aye, sir. Entering standard orbit. Captain? Yes, Captain?
And am I at the wrong place? Yeah, I'm at the wrong place, aren't I? He tells me to
Your
go
orders,
to the Geki.
Captain?
Not tell. Come on.
Sir, we should head to the Geki colony and deliver their supplies.
Your orders, sir. Initiating scan.
Your orders, Captain. Standard orbit. Aye, sir. Leaving orbit.
That moon appears
Nothing
to have
new,
cloud
sir.
system. Well, I have orbited the 4 objects I have access to here. So what am...
Your orders, sir?
Same. Starfleet regulations require blah blah blah. Does not say. Is it really not in? Fine. Video game. You know I'm stupid. Help me out. Hold my hand. What are we doing? I mean, it sent us to the Vesuvi system. Must be
Yes,
there.
sir.
Go back.
Course laid in.
Are we inside?
Aye,
Okay,
aye.
maybe don't re-enter the moon's atmosphere. That, yeah, let's get out. Gotta be specific with these orders. Hey.
Main power is fluctuating, Captain. We'll have to reduce power to some systems.
That's right. I didn't tell you to back off. Okay.
Yes, sir?
Okay, great.
Yes, Captain?
Oh, it is just
Course
there.
laid in.
Okay.
Yes, Captain.
Punch it. What do we like? What was Pike's again? Hit it. That's not bad.
We have arrived at Vesuvi 5, sir. Standing by to establish orbit, Captain. Yes, Captain?
I can try that.
Standard orbit. Aye, sir. Your orders, Captain. Their facilities are underground. We'll need to achieve orbit before hailing them.
Well, I told you to achieve orbit, so...
Entering standard orbit. Shall I hail the colony, sir? Hailing frequencies open. Incoming transmission from the Geki colony, sir. On screen.
Better late than never, Dauntless. It's a good thing that most of our facilities are below ground. It saved us from the brunt of the Vesuvi event. Now that you've arrived, I'll transmit the coordinates for your teams to beam down to.
I have the coordinates for the colony, sir, ready to commence beam down operations. Lowering shields for transport.
Oh, are we still
Your
at
orders,
Red
sir?
Transporter rooms 2 and 3 report all
Cancel
supplies and
red
relief
alert.
teams have been transferred to the surface.
That will do, for now. I shall contact you if our needs should change. Thank you, Dauntless. Takahara out.
Sir, we are receiving an emergency transmission. It's pretty garbled. I'll boost the power to main comm array. That should clean it up.
This is the Cardassian freighter Karun. A Romulan vessel has attacked us. We have sustained heavy damage to our antimatter containment pods and are operating on emergency power. Please acknowledge.
There's too much subspace interference to open a channel at this distance. The signal appears to emanate from the edge of the Beol system near Beol 4. Shall I set course?
Captain, we must respond to this distress call.
Yes, Captain?
Yeah, the Cardassians generally are not trustworthy, but
Course laid in.
we're the good guys.
Yes, sir.
Hit it.
Leaving orbit. Arriving at Beol 4, sir. Dropping out of warp. The Karun is signaling, sir. Audio only.
We are taking heavy damage.
Lost the signal, sir. Their comm array may have been damaged in the attack.
I'm reading 2 unknown contacts in this system, Captain.
Your orders, Captain.
Yes, sir? Initiating scan.
Your orders, sir.
Resolving.
I
It's
missed
a
them say
Cardassian
we're
freighter and a warbird, sir. The warbird is towing the Karun toward the system's asteroid belt.
We must aid the Karun at
The
Beol 4.
asteroids would
Captain.
interfere with her communications.
Okay.
She wouldn't be able to send out another SOS. Yes,
Romulans could take her apart at their leisure.
sir? Standard orbit. Aye, sir. We are being hailed. On screen.
Ah, you again.
Captain Turen, stand down immediately. You are attacking a ship protected by interplanetary law.
So the law protects smugglers, does it? The treaty signed at the end of the Dominion War forbids the rearming of Cardassia's military. Scan them yourselves. I have no more time to waste with you.
Entering standard
Turen
orbit.
out.
I like how they all talk over each other because there's always multiple things happening.
Yes, Captain?
The Karun is drifting toward the asteroid belt. Her engines are still down.
Sir, I'm getting a weak signal from her. Audio only.
Nothing new,
Hailing
sir.
frequencies open.
Managed to patch communications. Emergency power.
They are not responding.
We're coming, Karun. Hold on.
I can't detect the warbird.
We should bring the Karun's speed to 0. Otherwise, it may drift into another
Yes, sir.
asteroid.
Yellow alert. Shields up.
Captain? Captain?
Okay, can we approach them?
Yes, Captain? Course laid in. Intercept course plotted. Leaving orbit.
A whole 200 kilometers, wow. And yeah, the silent protagonist, like the captain should be giving this talk over the hailing frequencies. That is what the captain is for. But silent protagonists are how video games work.
Your orders, sir?
Hopefully soon. It looks like they're about to hit that fucking thing. Come on. Are we intercepting? Is this an intercept?
Sir, the Karun has been destroyed.
Escape pods?
No escape pods or transporter signals. The Karun was destroyed with all hands.
Captain, I must report to Starfleet your inability to aid the Karoon.
Captain, interstellar law demands that we aid any ship in distress. Your hesitation in effecting a rescue of the Karoon raises serious doubts. You will return to Starbase 12, where an inquiry into your actions will be convened.
Okay, so let's see if we can do that the right way. Yeah, Admiral Liu is right there to say, you suck.
First Officer's personal log, stardate 55297.3. I had a close look at the Sovereign yesterday. It was beautiful, an absolutely colossal ship. It was my hope that a chance to serve on such a vessel would come with my new posting. But Starfleet has its reasons for assigning me as First Officer on the Dauntless. With Captain Wright's experience and knowledge, I could have learned a great deal. Starfleet will surely feel the loss of such a capable officer. My new captain is just that. New. We'll probably be learning some lessons together. The captain spent a lot of time as a first officer, but has only been on the Dauntless for the last 4 months. From what I've read in the service records, I'm sure the captain will be a fine example for me. The bridge feels a little more social than I'm used to. It's understandable that the crew should feel comfortable with their former first officer in command. But respect and discipline should always be maintained on the bridge of a starship, and I intend to make sure they are.
So, this game is structured in a series of what it calls episodes. And then our save points or checkpoints or what have you.
Dropping out of warp, sir. We have arrived at Haven on the edge of the system. Shall we continue in toward the Geki colony?
Are at the beginning and ending points, basically, of those episodes. We have had 0 on our timer, so next time I'll have to do a better job of issuing orders to make sure this stuff happens correctly. I ordered us to intercept that ship. You could not figure out the intercept of that ship, and we just sat out there for too far away to do the tractor beam forever. Okay. Alright, I think that means we're going to go to our next game here. Okay, and here we go. Let's see. Okay, we are back on Birth of the Federation. Yeah, and there is no in-mission save in Bridge Commander. So, let me bring up Birth of the Federation. This is again our RTS. Yeah, we can sit closer to the monitor. Yes, please. Yeah, that was close. Okay. And here we are. Birth of the Federation is our Star Trek 4X game. You're looking at the Ferengi, who of course are the biggest enemies of the Federation. And the Cardassians are down here. And I think we're on a non-aggression treaty. Romulans, Klingons. And of course, we are in the middle. Yeah, Sonia, this is your fault. Okay. So, get the timer started, and what are we looking at? Perform. Okay. That out. Yeah, we do have we have a friendship treaty with the Cardassians, which is basically recognition quarters, and we're trying to get the Akamarians into the Federation. This is Birth of the Federation. The Nazarians just jumped in. They're on friendship with the Malkorians and Bajor. I think I might give it a turn and propose something. We tried this wormhole. This wormhole goes nowhere. It's a dead end. I sent a science vessel down there. They're gone. They went to the evil universe. We don't need to deal with them. I'm kidding. There's nothing to do with the evil universe in this game. Oh my god, I forgot the image. Yeah, I know, I'm doing it. God bless America. Okay, here we go. Birth of the Federation. So.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Zarya needs builds. The Cardassians. A war pact against the Ferengi. That's actually not a bad proposal, but for folks who haven't been following this in Birth of the Federation, we have a public opinion score. That's, that reflected. I think I have to go to a... That reflects how we handle certain events. So if we declare war and then conquer planets for the Federation, that's a big negative. For the Klingons, it's a big positive. But yeah, we have to manage these things, or when the public relations score goes down, all of a sudden, our planets become much less productive. Or our systems, which are made of planets. So Sol at the moment is not doing anything. Before... 85. Let's get another, like... Yeah, Arg House, if you haven't seen this. So, very quickly, this game has 5 major powers. The ones you'd expect, and the Ferengi. And then a number of minor powers, which don't really carry their own stuff. They don't really do things on their own. But you can recruit them, you can conquer them. They will only ever own a single system with a couple of their own ships. And then to win, we either need to control 75% of the galaxy or something like that, or with a pact of another major power to, I think, 80%. So, let's... I think I have to turn this down from the Cardassian, or declaring an offensive war will wreck us.
Treaty will be rejected.
Also... Let's propose affiliation to the Jorans, and we'll throw in a little cash on the side. We can also have the change tone. It's still not clear to me what that does, if anything, and I own the strategy guide for this game back in the day. Okay. The Ferengi still hate us. So I told them light cruisers, area also instructions. Have enough food. I don't think we ship food across systems, so let's upgrade their farms. You convinced the Bajorans to join as the Cardassians? Nice work. Sonia is much more knowledgeable about this game. She's the one who provided me the copy of this game to use for educational purposes only, not pirated. So, Sonia, if you have other stuff to add, feel free. I'm doing my best here. That's the Bajorans. Angel 1. Relib. Izar. Already have more buildings in... Yeah, we need both of those. What else can we do? 80, I think, is M-A-T-E-Y. Let's go ahead and get a trade center.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Federation rejected. Romulans offered us a non-aggression proposal, which we will accept because turning it down would be negative public opinion for us. Offered the affiliation proposal to the Bajorans. This game has a weird thing where when you make diplomatic offers, they take a turn to go over, and then another turn to come back. Makes it kind of easier to play multiplayer. Yeah.
Treaty will be accepted.
Accepted, nothing else.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Bajorans rejected. Okay, Bajorans, just what if you just had some more credits as a treat? I have 7,000, so that's just also hit the Malkorian. For those who don't remember, the Malkorians are from an episode where Riker is rescued from them after, you know, poking around for research and blah blah blah. And they agree that they're too xenophobic to actually be in contact with the rest of the galaxy. But we will change that. Building. Okay, how are we doing? Oops. Get a sense. 2 extra, yeah, okay, just building that. Right.
Terraforming completed. Diplomatic messages have been received.
And then after I sent that gift, the Bajorans offered their own affiliation proposal. Yeah, sure. Great. Yeah.
Treaty will be accepted.
Yeah, Sonia, you discovered, avoiding genocide is actually a good policy? Yeah, weird. Who'd have thunk? Klingons demand probably money. Yeah, I don't.
Treaty will be rejected.
Else? Arg House, you're gonna have to narrow it down. But yeah. Right, Riker gets captured because he gets injured, as I recall, and then ends up in a hospital, and they say, hey, yo. Turn that down slightly. Hey, yo, this guy's organs aren't in the right place. Yeah. Nothing?
Terraforming completed.
Raylab needs... Area needs... Production. Growth rate is very slow. Can upgrade your factory. Five turns, yeah. Still building. Mizar got its trade center. Now remember, when you build a building in this game, it has to be powered. Right now we have 11 bonus energy. It takes 20 energy to power a trade center. We can turn off the shipyard because we aren't using that range for now or building any ships. We'll turn on the trade center, get a few extra credits. orbital batteries are defensive things against invading fleets, but you don't actually use the combat system for there. I think they just have a solid value. Let's... How many batteries do we have? 0! Why don't we get one going? Oh. Built another light cruiser. We have our fleet of 5. Are these ambassador class light cruisers? Champlin, Roe, the Harding, Madison, and the Zarnitsa. Okay. Oh, get in a combat with the Ferengi that they are cruising with 3 war cruisers up here around Shelia, which is a minor power that hates everybody. Okay. No. We're doing tons of bonus credits, so get us more. Science vessel. Yeah, go. Yeah, do not fight the Itto Guardian. That guy is tough. Also, the special effects in that episode for the Edo Guardian were reused in the episode where they were all brainwashed and blah blah blah. So this is Cardassian. The Cardassians colonized Gaspar, or took it from the Ferengi, which is a good looking 325. Now, Gaspar is a much better system. If we had Malcor on our side, that would be awesome. How are they? Mouse wheel does not work in this game. Orion, yeah. How would you like an affiliation treaty? With a bit of cash. I need anything else?
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Corian's accepted. Okay. So the last stage of these diplomatic tiers with these minor powers is membership, where it just becomes our system. Even the Borg lose to that thing. Really? I did not know that. Zarya. It is enough. So for these buildings in the systems, not only do we have to build them and then put population in them, the basic production ones do not require energy, but then we upgrade them so they become more productive. Go ahead and upgrade further.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Oh. The Ferengi are a plutocratic society. Profit is the dominant religion, as well as the common man's only loyalty. Most of their critical technological advances were bought rather than achieved indigenously. The Ferengi, this is entirely appropriate. The Ferengi society is also authoritarian and strongly patriarchal. Female Ferengi are not allowed to wear clothing or leave the home. They're good guys. They are saying, you are growing dangerously close to our borders. Withdraw, or we will be forced to change our relationship. Yeah, that's tough. Guys, I think I probably have you beat. Where did your war cruisers go? Yeah, you're fighting the Cardassian. Way I get a chart. Sonia, do you remember where the chart is that tells me who's at war with who? trying to remember here. Oh well. Okay, that's okay. Let's move our light cruisers to Triakis, so at least they're one sector closer. How many turns? Yeah, light cruisers. So this fleet, which moves at the speed of its slowest ship in it, one sector a turn. Okay, that's all right. Ackleds declare war
Diplomatic messages have been received.
against the Cardassians. Romulans propose a war pact, and Triakis. Yeah, and they want to fight the Klingons.
Treaty
Sorry, buddies.
will be rejected.
Oh, there's the morale. That's the public opinion. Okay, so... Triakis. Doing extra population. Get some more of these guys going. Guys are built an orbital battery. I need a colony ship out here. Terraform the rest of this. This could be much bigger. Are you guys both? Yeah, one of you go out. And now I need the shipyard to expand the range. Okay. Go out here. Go ahead and shut down. I'll take a turn for the range expansion to take effect. Could we do this multiplayer? That'd be funny. That'd be tough to do in this feature, but that'd be cool. They're terraforming ship. We have more we want to terraform here. I missed a few turns of this.
Select planet for terraforming.
5. Go ahead and get one more J-Clip. Okay. Else? Oh. We are at 6,000 Corians. More. Corins. No more. You notice that the gifts scale to the kind of economy of the minor power. Okay. Bajorans. Tell you what. How about you get in this Federation thing over here? Go on, get. Okay. The Malcorians. Sure. What else do we have? Nothing.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
We got the Malcorians and we got the Bajorans. Awesome. Malcor has an energy problem we'll have to deal with. Trade routes. I have not been doing that. Okay. Trade route. Yeah, I have not been setting that up. Okay, so let's see. And they have to be to foreign powers. Their colonies are big enough. But the minor powers we just brought into the Federation are like already populated systems. You can do many things with them. Don't have a treaty with the Cardassians, so we can't do anything. Okay, and then we also got the bar right here. That spent a lot of credits, but next let's focus on the Akamar. Have started to hate us. That's a shame. Don't we have a treaty with them? Have an affiliation treaty. What's been going on? One of the other powers must have been bribing them, and I'm going to guess it's the Cardassians. Maybe doing intel stuff. I don't have enough money for this right now. Otherwise, the Shellyak are huge jerks. We'll never get them. Chalnoth, also huge jerks. Yeah. Oh, an insufficient energy. Let's go take a look at the Malcor. Right, the orbital batteries also cost energy. They have a shield generator, a bunker net. They're not at the moment energy, but are making enough food. Feed everything. Okay. Yeah, so that's the Malcor's unique building. Get that going, and then also let's... Class 4, awesome. Let's get some research. Okay, how is our research going? Taking its time. Or... So this is a funny thing with the minor races also. You notice the Bajorans have much more advanced farms than they do reactors or labs. Their farms are actually a couple levels past what we have on Earth. But we can upgrade the rest of it. Let's get the labs going better. Okay. That's all I really want. Yeah.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Boy, the Akamarians are being jerks. I have enough. Let's try. Want money? No.
Treaty will be rejected.
Accidentally keep going to the main menu. And Riakas. Also, go ahead and start on the Monument of Surrender.
Diplomatic messages have been received.
Gray lab. Gray lab. Still needs food. But just upgrade your farms and that. Hey, Blue. Yeah. As they do. And how'd that get us with the Akmar? Yeah, that's hopeless. That got worse after a gift, so I think we're toast with them. They are right here. They declare war, I can wreck their ships, but actually invading their planets would be received negatively by the Federation populace because they dislike conquest. That said, might do it anyway, just because it's so close. $265. That is a pretty big invasion. We'll see. How's my science vessel doing? Not terribly interesting. I know, Grimith. Can you imagine if we had a democracy where we were able to... I can't talk about politics. So, the colony ship is almost to Mizar, where it will start to do some terraforming, and our fleet is there. Their cruiser. I know, yeah. That a turn.
An alien culture has been discovered.
The Binars have an understanding of computers that could revolutionize our research.
So the Binars, if you don't remember, are from that one episode of TNG where they had two little folks, and they were always working binary because they were computers. So one person would start a sentence and the other person would finish it. And it turned out that the hologram, something, there was a hot lady, something, something, there was a super. So, let's see where these guys are. One. Minuet. Yes, that is the episode. How are we doing? Get another replicator go. That is Binos, which I guess explains why the Cardassians have it. Or to give you 1330. Do that and see if... You know, I feel like the Cardassians are just gonna sink it. Anything else? No. Okay. Yeah, that was also the name of the hot lady, right. Who then reappeared in a later episode where Riker was... There was a holodeck, basically, that was being used to make him think that he was actually in the future and had a memory, something. Akamarians declare war against the Ferengi. They are definitely working for the Cardassians. Okay. Look, Ferengi, wouldn't it be awesome if you declared war on me? Wouldn't that be the coolest? I don't know if that actually helps. Yeah, nothing else going on.
Terraforming completed.
Riakis, and we have the reform. 25. Why don't you go ahead and call?
This system will be colonized. Select planet for terraforming.
else? Great. Okay. Yeah, QR. In fact, the Ferengi do sell their own mothers. They will sell women into a marriage contract with others. That will then, of course, need to be renewed. Now, if you're a smart Ferengi, you'll be able to get an indeterminate marriage contract where it does not expire within a set amount of time, but... Member of our diplomatic corps failed to observe proper etiquette.
This system is now Federation territory. Diplomatic messages have been received.
Rejected demand. They also issued a demand. Let's see it. Yeah, sure.
Treaty will be rejected.
Got another light cruiser. Go join. Your terraform. Reformed. Get us at least one production facility. Blue, blue, blue. After that, get us a that we can extend our range. You're still terraforming. Great. Okay, I think we're good. Prominent Federation computer scientists were killed in a transport accident. That's an intelligence victory against us by somebody else. Yeah, that's a shame. Photons are waves of type floor plasma.
Terraforming completed.
What else? Lab Triacus. That's it. Okay. Production. Hey, Federation, or the Ferengi Light Raider is over there. I don't see their other ships. It's possible they lost them all. It's tempting to just declare war against them and take the hit, but let's get, at the very least, the planetary invasion together before we go doing it. Azure Angel. Go ahead and upgrade the factory. Azure. Upgrade the unit. Okay.
Report received from intelligence services.
Couples. allows the Genesis Research Lab. Now, this game only has the next-gen license, so are they allowed to include the Genesis Research Lab? Yeah, well. Yeah, production, fine. Let's... mass rep. Which episodes was the Genesis Lab reused in? I think the visual of it might have been reused in a few episodes, but...
Select planet for terraforming.
Okay, the visual, yeah. Binars are not being turned against us. I can try. Icy, raged, enraged, neutral. The Federation's best friends are, of course, the Cardassians, the space Nazis. Okay. Well... Production. Ooh. Yeah, my failure to help them. I forgot, so one of the other resources in this game is, of course, dilithium. So that limits exactly how many ships you're allowed to have. The Romulans have an extra building they can do. That's an artificial singularity development thing. That gives them extra dilithium without having to find it, essentially. Because as we all know, Romulans have ships that run on artificial singularities rather than actual dilithium. Alcor and... upgrade the reactors. And that's the end of our time for Birth of the Federation.
Selection confirmed. Saving.
I thought I might do only 3 games tonight. I guess I could sneak in one more if folks want. I guess I could do the full 4. So we can go back to the wheel. Yeah, Star Trek, Star Trek. Okay, alright. I know. What? I'm not even really asking. I know what the answer is going to be. So let's see here. Type 3 tech and barely Type 1 race. That's harsh. PC Academy we're going back to for the last run here. Okay. So funny enough, the actual intro music to this game is copyrighted, and I had to take it out of my YouTube video.
Once you're out of direct communication with Starfleet, you'll face challenges we cannot anticipate. Your ship, and maybe even the entire Federation, will have to live with the consequences of your decisions. Now, despite the events presented in the first 2 simulations, we are not just testing your combat ability. You must be able to make well-informed decisions.
Well-informed decisions. Yeah, so this has not only George Takei, but a certain William Shatner. Yeah, in Curricula, I looked at the list of people actually making the copyright claim, or the list of organizations, because there were 6 of them. And, yeah, continue.
Good afternoon, class. We have a guest speaker today, an expert on Klingon affairs, Captain James T. Kirk.
Thank you, Commandant Rotherham. I'd like to say that I'm honored to teach these fine young cadets. There is a serious situation on the Klingon border. A small Klingon and Romulan combined fleet has crossed the neutral zone and is advancing on Epsilon 4. Now, there's some bad blood between the Epsilon colonists and the Klingons for decades. We believe the Klingons are planning some sort of punitive action against the colony. That still doesn't explain why they're working with Romulans. It will be up to you to protect the Epsilon system until reinforcements arrive without starting a war. Do not return to base until you get authorization from Starfleet. Dismissed.
Captain's log, stardate 4055.4. A long, bloody war with the Klingons is probably the Federation's greatest fear. And once again, an incursion from the Klingons has brought us to the brink.
Course laid in, Captain.
Yeah, so, number 1, Curricula, it's not on them to sue me. The DMCA means that the threats applied against the company actually providing the material, which are YouTube, which is Google, then make the judgment about whether or not they get to handle the videos I make. And the threat is strong enough against YouTube that Google will basically do whatever the F they want a lot of the time. So even if I do a challenge against it, then, yeah. Yeah, last time Kirk informed us that we failed forever, right? So... this on the keypad, okay. I shift W to
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Medusan freighter Auriga in Beta Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain.
Yeah, I also can't remember who owns Google.
A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter.
Entering Beta Epsilon system.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
Red alert, shields up. Was it?
They're not talking, Captain.
Hey, I'm trying.
Captain, something is warping into the system. Forward shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Starboard shields down to 50%. Lower shields repaired. Starboard shields are at critical, sir. Life support has been hit. Warp engines are critical.
God, okay. Hang on.
Port side shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Lower shields down to 50%. Lower shields are at critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Portside shields are...
Let me turn this down just a little. We love Brady. We do, but... Let me make sure, do I have this correct? Oh no, that's right. Okay. Yes, there it is. Okay. I forgot what buttons fired weapons.
Shields down to 50%. Shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shield. Aft shield. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Phasers are operational again, Captain.
Okay.
The Medusans thank us for our assistance, Captain.
Up next. Actual.
Starboard shields repaired.
If I go to green, does that make it repair?
Upper shields repaired.
Oh, and I forgot the picture again. I always forget the picture.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Drake and Gamma Epsilon. It's being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Forward shields repaired.
All right.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive.
Okay. No power to the warp drive. Okay. What is that? Why is it? It's probably fine. Okay, I do not see a way of getting to a power energy allocation. Okay. On?
Lower shields repaired.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive.
I like that it still does the sound effect. Do warp again, but better. Come on. Hey, that worked! I just had to tell them to do it.
System. A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter. Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
Starboard shields down to 50%.
Klingon bird of prey.
Yeah, Curcula. The upgrade is from AI.
Lower shields down to 50%. Starboard
Not a
shields
second
repaired.
ship. Of course I do.
Forward shields have been hit. Starboard shields that shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Yeah, and now it's like Windows 11 is all broken. Great.
Forward shields repaired. Lower shields down to 50%.
At some point, all this AI stuff is going to convince them they need to drink the Kool-Aid, and then we can move on.
Starboard shields
but...
online.
Come on.
Phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
Forward shields have been hit. Phasers are forward shields down to 50%.
Damn. Okay.
Aft shields have been hit. Forward shields down to 50%. Aft shields repaired. Aft shields have been hit. Forward shields down to 50%. Forward shields are critical, sir. Lower shields down to 50%. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
I think I hit them.
Captain, the freighter reports that all is well.
Stand down green.
Starboard shields repaired.
Now, I'm not running this one on an emulator, so we can't save state in the middle of mission.
Entering the Epsilon system.
The Klingon is moving to intercept us.
Captain, Epsilon 4 reports they've been attacked by Klingons. Governor Ryan has been taken prisoner and is being transported back to the command ship.
The shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
The seven shields are down, and we are now able to transport Governor Ryan aboard.
Forward shields online. Upper shields are at critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Engines at 50%.
Shields
Lower
back
shields
up.
repaired. Upper shields down to 50%.
Phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
Yeah, Windows 10 was sold with all that nonsense. Yeah, cool. Oh, crap.
Upper shields down to 50%.
Yeah, okay. I
Upper
took a
shields
bad
are
hit.
critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Lower shields have been hit. Forward shields are critical, sir. Port side shields have been hit.
They're raising the shields. The D7 shields are down, and we are now able to transport Governor Ryan aboard. The Klingon vessel was destroyed. And Governor
Oh,
Ryan
I wasn't supposed to do that?
Incoming message from Starfleet, Captain. Priority 2.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we'll restart. We need to knock down their shields and then rescue the ambassador. Well,
Good afternoon, class.
Captain's log, stardate 405.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain,
Oh.
I'm receiving a distress signal from
Oh.
the Medusan freighter Auriga in Beta Epsilon. It's being
I knocked
attacked
down
by
its
a
shields
Klingon
and then I
bird of
destroyed
prey.
it when I was supposed to transport
A Klingon bird of prey is
a
attacking
governor
the
or
freighter.
somebody off.
Entering Beta Epsilon system.
Captain, the bird of prey is moving to intercept us.
They're not talking, Captain.
Port side shields have been hit. Port side shields repaired.
Captain, something
Yeah,
is
I
warping
know.
into the
That
system.
was me being stupid. I had it, and yeah.
Forward shields repaired. Starboard shields have been hit. Forward shields have been hit. Starboard shields repaired. Starboard Starboard shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit.
Now there are two.
Lower shields have been hit. Lower shields repaired. Aft shields have been hit. Starboard shields have been. Lower shields down to 50%. Upper shields down to 50%. Aft shields down to 50%. Lower shields are critical, sir. Lower shields are critical, sir. Life support has been hit.
Where the heck?
Warp engines at 50%. Forward shields have been hit. Lower shields online. Lower shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Did I accidentally hit someone?
Aft shields repaired.
The Medusans thank us for our
I
assistance.
absolutely did. I hit them with the side of my ship somehow.
Lower shields online. Port side shields online.
Video games. Yeah, okay. Alright, whatever. Condition green, stand down.
Entering the Epsilon system.
Hey, I skipped the second one because I moved fast enough.
The Klingon is moving to intercept us.
Captain Epsilon 4 reports they've been attacked by Klingons. Governor Ryan has been taken prisoner and is being transported back to the base.
Forward shields down to 50%.
The D7 shields are down, and we are now able to transport Governor Ryan aboard.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter train in Gamma
Can you
Epsilon.
do the transport
It's
then?
being
How do I-
attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
How do I do the transport? Transporter I. I don't know why I didn't guess that.
We have him. The D7 has triggered an auto-destruct sequence, Captain.
That's all I had to do? Alright. Oh, and the second one appeared, so.
Upper shields repaired.
Captain, the warp drive is not online.
And down, condition green.
We've completed repairs
Okay.
on the tractor beam, sir.
Entering Gamma Epsilon system.
A Klingon bird of prey is attacking the freighter. Captain,
They're not talking, Captain.
Forward shields repaired.
Klingon bird of prey.
Aft shields have been hit. Starboard shields have been hit. Lower shields down to 50%. That shield system is
I
damaged,
got that
Captain.
one.
Repair crews are working on it.
There's a bit of a game too when you're
repairs
firing
on
the
the tractor beam,
torpedoes.
sir.
Like, see if you get it when they're at the right angle, and then if you hit the torpedoes,
Lower
you
shields
can hit 'em.
online.
Okay. My best. Where are you?
Upper shields down to 50%. Starboard shields have been hit. Aft shields down to 50%. Starboard shields repaired. Lower shields are critical, sir. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Stop. Stop that.
Lower shields online.
Friends. Doing my best. Okay.
Upper shields repaired.
Just drop that cloak. Oh, hey, hang on.
Aft shields repaired. Upper shields have been hit. Starboard shields have been hit. Lower shields are critical, sir. Forward shields repaired.
What?
That shield warp engines are critical. Starboard shields are at critical, sir. Upper
Where's that
shields
tech?
repaired. Lower shields online.
I do it successfully, and now this one bird of prey is going to destroy my ship. 30 Klingons in a little ship that smells like ass.
Port side shields have been hit. Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields are critical, sir. Port side shields down to 50%. Forward shields are critical, sir. That shield
Where are
system is
you?
damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
Port side shields online.
I didn't hack this sim.
Starboard shields repaired. Lower shields online. Phasers are operational again, Captain.
Good. We do need those.
Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair.
Incoming message from Starfleet, Captain. Priority 2.
Open a channel.
USS Agincourt, this is Starfleet. A Romulan ship has just attacked the Federation research base on Pascal 2. The attack on Epsilon was just a diversion. Return to base immediately. Starfleet out.
Captain, I'm getting a transmission beamed on all channels from Klingon space.
On screen, Lieutenant.
I am Kumas, governor of the Hansnar province, patriarch of Clan Tarkat, and hero of Kronos 4. For years, we have been forced to endure the treachery of the Federation colonists of Epsilon 4. Now they are arming rebels on the Klingon world of Intach. This will not be tolerated. I promise the Klingon people, we will have justice, or we will have blood!
Course laid in, Captain.
Hailing frequency open.
Everything is going fine. Mission accomplished.
You've done well, Cadet. The governor was saved, and so were the freighters. Your crew works well together, in spite of their occasional bickering. You did extraordinarily well. It was a nearly flawless mission. I have nothing but praise, but I've never been particularly good with praise.
What? But I've never been particularly good at praise. Yeah. Thanks, Jim.
Come in. Hi, Jana. Have a seat. So, what's up?
It's about Corin. He's out of control.
Ooh, okay. Do we say, oh yeah, I agree? That sucks, bro. Or kind of joke and try to deflect. What do we think? The condescension? Yeah, I think so too. Jokingly trying to calm her down, and she looks like somebody who's very easy to calm down and has a good deal of humor.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you didn't like corn.
This has nothing to do with my personal opinion of Corin. But I think he's hurting the team's morale.
You're right, we should get rid of him. Look, I understand your concerns, but we're all still new at this. Yeah.
Look, I understand your concerns, but we're all still new at this. For now, Corin stays.
Look, it's not that I mind Corin going out with that cadet. It's just that he wasn't even interested in her until he found out Robin had a crush on her.
Hold on, what cadet?
I'm talking about Faith Gage. Haven't you heard about her?
No, I've been too busy with my studies. Look, I'll check into it, okay?
I'll be in the simulator.
Cadet's log supplemental. Apparently, I'm expected to monitor the love life of my crew, as well as lead them.
Okay, I guess, yeah, we'll save that. That's fine. Yeah.
Welcome back again, cadets. Our intelligence believes that Governor Kumas, the Klingon commander behind the attack on Pascal 2, is acting without the sanction of the Klingon High Council. On top of that, there's been a battle between one of the Romulan warbirds that raided Pascal 2 and two of our ships, the USS Demeter and the USS Alexandria. Unfortunately, the Demeter was destroyed in the battle. The Romulans' warp engines were damaged as well. You will join the Alexandria and the USS Rutherford in their search for the damaged Romulan. If we're lucky, we'll catch her before she can repair her engines and warp out of the system. Good luck.
Captain's log, stardate 3551.3. We are on a mission to intercept an intruder into Federation space, and we hope learn more about the reasons for the Klingon-Romulan invasion.
Course laid in, Captain.
Our objectives include find Romulan. Yeah, we're hanging out with Captain Kirk. Everybody else can shut the fuck up. I just want to spend more time with Kirk.
Entering the Pascal system.
Captain, the commanding officers of the Alexandria and the Rutherford are standing by.
Captain, I have a theory on how we might find the Romulan.
Go on.
Space is not completely empty. There are still atoms in space, distributed evenly by the Big Bang. However, a cloaked ship would mask these atoms and register as a perfect vacuum. A single ship would take weeks to scan even a small area of space, and they would detect more anomalies than genuine readings. However, two ships with all power diverted to sensors could serve to eliminate anomalies while a third ship searched. We might find the Romulan in hours, maybe minutes.
Lieutenant McGee, pass on Mr. Sturck's plan to the Alexandria and the Rutherford. We'll conduct the search. They'll remain on station.
Yes, sir.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared to port, Captain.
What is it, Mr. Sturck?
It could be an anomaly, or it could be the Romulan. We should try to localize our search.
Course laid in, Captain.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared to port, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared to starboard, Captain.
So that looks like a destroyed Federation vessel.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
Yeah, the idea that the cloaking devices don't simulate the interstellar medium. I don't know.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
I will continue heading ahead.
Captain, we found the Romulan.
The Romulan is decloaking, sir.
They're not talking, Captain.
The Romulan has gone into warp, Captain. Captain, 2 Klingon D7s have just warped into the system.
Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons. Audio channels only.
Klingon vessel, you are in violation of the Organian Peace Treaty. Surrender at once.
We Klingons do not know the meaning of that word.
That was my hail, huh?
Starboard shields down to 50%. Forward shields are critical, sir. We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir. Support is critical. Port side shields down to 50%. Life support system offline.
Life support offline. Oh well. That's okay. I don't like any of you guys anyway.
Starboard shields repaired.
I am the queen of battering ram. That is correct.
Side shields repaired. Forward shields repaired.
Good shot. Good shot.
Lower shields online.
Come on. Where are you?
Lower shields repaired. Upper shields have been hit. Forward shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Lower shields down to 50%. Lower shields are critical, sir. Upper shields repaired. Forward shield.
I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain. Captain, the warp
Yeah,
drive
right.
is not
Condition
online.
green. Not sure I could have tractored the Romulan.
Captain, I'm getting a transmission beamed on all channels from Klingon space.
I am Kumas of the Hansnar province. We have ended the insurrection in Intah, uncovered a Federation sensor system used to spy on our worlds, and humiliated the Federation's fleet at Pascal 5. I will not compromise the security of Hansnar province. I will not bow to Federation pressure. No one will deter us from our right to act as we please to pursue the greater glory of the Klingon Empire!
Okay, well, I think we're good.
Hailing frequency open.
Yeah, everything's good here. How are you?
You have done exceptionally well on this mission. Dealing with a cloaked Romulan ship is one of the most difficult tasks you'll ever have to face.
That's it, huh? Okay, cool. Six minutes? Oh, look at those
Cadet's log.
graphics.
I was looking for Captain Sulu to hand in my weekly reports and possibly get some advice on the Corn and Robin situation.
He thought it was a miracle, but I said it couldn't have been God. He was commanding the Enterprise at the time.
Sir! My report, sir.
At ease, cadets. Commander Chekhov, meet David Forrester. He just might be what you're looking for.
Ah, nice to meet you, Cadet.
And you, sir. I didn't know you were teaching at the Academy.
He's not really an instructor.
I'm here to develop some new simulator missions. I've had a few unorthodox ideas. By the way, Cadet Forrester, do you know your way around the simulated neurofeedback bipolar resolution assimilator?
Well, I was in the top 10% of my computer class, sir.
Tell me, Cadet, do you know what a Cossack is?
Well, I think they were horsemen. On the Eurasian continent of Earth in the 18th to 19th centuries, sir.
That's good. Very good.
Excellent. You might be exactly what I need.
Commander Chekhov needs some help with his simulation testing.
It should be a simple task for such a well-informed student as yourself. Report tomorrow to the science lab.
Commander Chekhov, sir. I think I found the problem right here.
Ah, yes. Well, it's not really the problem. It looks
Cadet's
to me...
log supplemental. Well, I solved a tricky recursion problem in the Romulan cloaking simulation, and my fate was sealed. Commander Chekhov asked me to assist him on a regular basis. I do have to admit, though, it's pretty amazing to see the simulations from the inside, as well as from the command chair.
So, a friend of mine ran into Walter Koenig at a conference, or at a convention, and he said that Koenig was returning from the hot tub, and my friend, who is 100 yards gay, said, hey, and Koenig said, oh, is this what you want to see? And Koenig supposedly opened the towel and just flashed the dude, and he laughed his ass off. Let's keep going.
We have a serious problem developing on the galactic rim. Unknown raiders have been attacking freighters in the Montgomery and Churchill systems. You will patrol 4 systems: Mountjoy, Montgomery, Allendon, and Churchill. Start with the second planet in each system, then proceed to the next. When you've patrolled all 4 systems, return to Starbase 11. Good luck.
Captain's log, stardate 3101.7. A mysterious raider has attacked shipping along the galactic rim. Starfleet has ordered us to patrol the area in the hope that we will be able to uncover the raider's identity and stop them once and for all.
Course laid in, Captain.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good story he told me. He was working at a convention as basically a volunteer.
Captain,
out in
I'm
Kona.
receiving a distress signal from the freighter Motherlode in the Churchill system. It's under attack.
Course laid in, Captain.
Motherlode, huh?
Entering Churchill system.
Alert.
I have an open channel to Captain Norton of the Motherlode.
Okay, well...
Will you please stop these fools from attacking my ship?
We'll have a talk with them.
Captain Kestel of the Pinter's Folly is responding to our hail.
Open a channel.
Thank goodness you're here, Captain. That ship is a pirate vessel. Its hull is shielded to prevent sensor readings, obviously because it's carrying stolen cargo. This man's ship must be impounded, and he must be put on trial for murder.
It does. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Boop!
They're asking us to cease firing.
Forward shields online.
Well,
I
How's
have
it going?
Captain Norton on subspace.
Right. I heard what they said. If they had bothered to check our flight plan, they would have found out that we're carrying a cargo of Denabite, which creates an energy field that scrambles sensors. We had to equip a special module to navigate while carrying this cargo. Do you know how much these modules cost? Captain, your ship's sensors should be powerful enough to get through the Denabite and confirm that we are not pirates. Please scan us. Then inform these people that if they fire on us again, I'll make damn sure that they lose their license to carry cargo in this sector. Do I make myself clear?
No response. They're not talking, sir.
I think that's a restart, but we're at the end of our time. I don't think we've added any injury time to this one. So that is going to be the end of things tonight. Thank you for joining me for another episode of of some kind of Star Trek. I'm sorry. Giving that ship just a nice little kiss. Oh god, of course I got a clip. No, yeah, that's great. Thank you, Grimmeth. Is a great way to end the night.